Hello and welcome to the May 4th episode of TigerVision News. I'm Lauren.
And I'm Audrey.
And TVN starts right now.
Congratulations to May's Seniors of the Month, Rachel Somas and Andrew Rumbley.
Seniors, you may pick up your caps and gowns from Ms. Imhoff between classes or during fifth hour.
Graduation is in a couple weeks, so make sure you have all of your graduation items for that day. Also, make sure to turn in all of your scholarship applications before they're due.
And now if you'll please join us for a moment of silence.
Would you please stand for our Pledge of Allegiance to the American flag? Attention, salute, pledge. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. This broadcast is brought to you by Cornerstone Funeral Home and Crematory, Keith's Hardware and Supply, Renfro Electric, Fort Gibson Education Foundation, Info Media, Dr. Debbie Coy, The Tiger's Den, Mike Kooper Tractors, Fort Gibson State Bank, and Green Country Lanes and Muskogee Skate Center.
The Senior Awards Assembly is this Monday, May 7th in the high school auditorium at 7 p.m. and the Awards Assembly for grades 9 through 12 will be the following Monday, May 14th at 7 p.m.
This week, Tristan Hill got the opportunity to sit down with Congressman Markwayne Mullin and go in depth discussing family, politics, and the future for an exclusive interview here only on TigerVision.
All right, hi, I'm Tristan Hill, and I am very lucky to be joined today by Congressman Markwayne Mullin. I appreciate you being here with us. We're gonna take some time, ask you some questions, because I really think it's important for your constituents to really get to know your representatives. It seems like sometimes there's kind of a gap in between the capital and the people here in town.
Especially the nation's capital. I mean, there was a huge, this huge distance to cover, obviously, to get to that point. And so the idea that you're willing to do this is pretty neat. I appreciate it.
Well, thank you. First off, I want to start and just ask you some questions about yourself so that the people can get to know you, and then later on we'll move on into policy a little bit and talk about what's going on Capitol Hill. So first off, our new show is available to the entire school district from kindergarten to the seniors who are going to be graduating in a couple weeks. So would you mind giving us a rundown a little bit of what you do day to day in Congress?
Sure. Well, look, I'm part of the legislative branch. We have the executive branch, which is the president, judicial branch, which is our court system, and then the legislative branch, which is us, which we create laws. The biggest thing that we do day to day is that we look at existing laws that need to be altered to some degree, or we look at a loophole to some for some reason that needs to be closed and create new laws. We try not to do that. We try to roll back more laws than what we're putting out there. There's plenty to go out or go around. The issue that we have is sometimes being in Washington, D.C., there's a disconnect from what is factual about a bill and what actually gets told about the bill. And a lot of that has to do with the news cycles, that they only have a short period of time to explain a bill that we may have took a year to get to, but they've got to explain it in a soundbite. Right. And so the confusion that is caused by that, what we encourage everybody to do is listen to news is great. Understand that it's all got some type of spin to it. We try to encourage everybody to read it, because the most important thing about us as legislators, as those that are creating laws, is for people to understand exactly what it is, because fear sometimes is driven by the lack of knowledge. When you're knowledgeable on the issue, then you typically don't have as much fear about it.
That was really interesting. Thanks, Tristan. I can't wait to be able to vote. You can watch the full 40-minute exclusive interview at FortGibsonTigers.tv.
I'm super excited that it's already May.
Me too. It's almost time to put up our jackets, finally, and enjoy the sun. Let's see what Kooper has to say about this upcoming week's weather.
Thanks, Audrey. Today we'll feature a refreshing northern breeze with temperatures starting in the upper 50s and warming up to the upper 70s by mid-afternoon. The weekend will have morning lows in the 50s, eventually warming up to the lower 80s for both Saturday and Sunday. And next week we'll look partly cloudy skies with temps ranging from low 60s early on to mid 80s by the afternoon, with a chance of rain for Tuesday. We would like to thank Channel 6 for providing our weather graphic, and now a word from one of our sponsors, followed by a story over this year's spring vocal concert.
Keith Hardware and Supply, since 1957, is located in Fort Gibson, Oklahoma's oldest town. We strive to find solutions to your fix. In addition to common hardware items, Keith Hardware offers a multitude of quality products and services such as steel chainsaws, trimmers and blowers, Cub Cadet and Johnsard mowers and tillers, case knives, Yeti coolers, Big Green egg grills, Traeger pellet grills, and Diamond Pet Foods. In early 2015, Keith Hardware completely remodeled the store and added hundreds of new items to better serve our customers. At Keith Hardware and Supply, we're proud sponsors of all Fort Gibson school events. Go Tigers!
On April 30th, the vocal and select choir classes got together to sing in the school's spring concert. The event was held in the evening in the school auditorium and invited a large public audience. Fort Gibson's vocal classes and select choir collaborate several times a year to deliver beautiful, emotional, and occasionally hilarious vocal pieces to public audiences. One of these performances is the spring concert. Both groups spend about 3 to 4 months in the classroom preparing their songs. Miss Dennison directs the choir, which incorporates high school students of various grades and voice ranges.
Well, with the spring concert, what we did was a lot of music from musicals, both on Broadway and television, as well as some of the songs that the students performed for State Solo and Ensemble Contest. For some of them, we watched video clips. For instance, Hamilton, a lot of students have not been able to see the musical Hamilton, so we watched some short video clips so they would know the context from the musical. For the State Solo and Ensemble, they'd been practicing for months, so I asked a couple of the seniors if they would sing their songs, and we practiced both in class and outside of class.
To prepare for the concert, we practiced a lot. We ran the songs over and over, especially the Hamilton mashup that we did, and that took a lot of work. So just going over and over the songs really helped. That was the main thing. We performed a mashup of songs from Hamilton, and we did a song called Light in the Hallway, which is a pentatonic song. And we did You Will Be Found from Dear Evan Hansen. That's just a few of the songs that we did.
We offer a big thank you to all the students and directors who made this performance possible. We hope to hear you singing even more amazing pieces next spring. This is Hunter Ballbaugh reporting for TigerVision News.
We have some very talented musicians in our school.
We really do. Do not forget to register for the June 9th ACT. Today is the last day before a late fee will be due.
If you're an incoming junior or senior and you plan to take summer or fall concurrent classes, you need to get your paperwork completed and get enrolled as soon as possible.
If you need to get your ACT score up to take concurrent enrollment courses next fall, Connors is offering a residual ACT at the Warner campus on Thursday, May 24th at 8 a.m. See your counselor for more info.
Today is May the 4th, a popular day for Star Wars fans to celebrate. Let's see what Whitman found out about it.
May the 4th is upon us, and some of you may know, May the 4th is International Star Wars Day. I went around the school asking teachers and students what they plan to do on Star Wars Day.
May the 4th plan, I'm going to come to school, I'm going to quote as much Star Wars as possible, then go home and watch at least the original trilogy. And get that done.
On May the 4th, I'm probably going to be watching my favorite movie, Star Trek.
My May the 4th plans, there's a possibility of maybe going to like a Star Wars party and dressing up, having a good time with all the other characters, but otherwise I'm probably going to, after school, go home and watch all Star Wars movies like in order and then add in the new ones too.
On International Star Wars Day, I usually get up in the morning, make myself some blue milk. I get on my T-15 and I take a ride out in the desert, go pick up Ben Kenobi. But this year, I think I'm just going to go and spend it with my 4 oldest grandchildren and watch The Last Jedi.
May the 4th be with you and have a blessed day. This is Whitman Abbott reporting for TigerVision News.
I've always loved watching Star Wars with my family growing up.
Me too. Now let's go to Katie for this week's Tiger Sports.
Congratulations to our Lady Tigers softball team bringing home the gold this week as the Class 5A state champs. They defeated Huebner in the final game, 22-4. They had a great season. Speaking of gold, we would also like to congratulate our basketball state champ, Lainey Swink, on signing with Tabor College in Kansas to play basketball at the collegiate level with the Blue Jays. We want to wish her the best. Our baseball boys are still in regional action, winning their first game against Manford and fell to Grove. They will face Manford again today. Our girls golf team is competing at the 4A state tournament today. Wednesday, they shot a 401 as a team, and senior Rachel Samas is in contention for an all-state spot. She shot an 84. Our boys golf will compete in regional action. Our track kids will compete at state and more. 13 track athletes qualified for state. Our soccer girls had a great season, but were defeated this past week in playoffs. The soccer boys are 13-4 and will play in the state quarterfinals tonight at home versus Verdigris at 7 p.m. So don't forget to come out and support your Tigers. Now, a word from one of our sponsors.
Renfro Electric has been in business for over 35 years and is a full-service electrical contractor for all of Oklahoma. We are able to serve our customers with superior craftsmanship and top-notch service. With over 40 employees and a bonding capacity in excess of $6 million, we can handle those larger jobs but are still small enough to provide the personal service our customers have come to expect. For any electrical needs, give us a call at 918-687-7535.
The Jazz Band did really well representing us all year. Sauce and Swing is tonight and doors open at 5 p.m. It's $10 at the door if you haven't already purchased your ticket. Come out and eat tacos and dessert with live jazz music.
Our middle school play will be today as well. Come watch these kids perform.
Our FFA kids have been representing us well too this past week at state convention.
Yes, they have. We would like to congratulate Julie Isbell for receiving the National FFA Scholarship to attend the Washington Leadership Conference in D.C. this summer.
Teens for Christ and FCA will be meeting at lunch today in the old gym and are continuing their volleyball tournament.
I love volleyball. I hear one of the teachers' teams dominated last week. Come out and watch teams competing for the next few weeks.
That sounds really fun. Now let's go to Noah for this week's episode of Riddle Me This.
Schools teach us that intelligence is measured by how well we do on tests, but I'm here to prove that intelligence is measured by how well you perceive a question. This is Riddle Me This.
You ready for a riddle?
Yes. Yes.
Alright. What has two ends but no beginning? What has two ends but no beginning? What has two ends but no beginning? What has two ends but no beginning?
Perry, you go first.
Corn? No.
It's like a rope?
Yes.
Oh!
Dallas! Good job! Oh, a straw?
I'll take straw.
Yes!
A rope.
How's it? Oh.
Oh, okay.
A rope.
What?
That's all the time I have for this week. See you next week on TigerVision News.
If you love watching the news, think you'd be great at reporting, or you'd like to be a part of the TigerVision filming crew next fall, go to Miss Parasoto's room to pick up an application.
It's a lot of fun. Thanks for watching this week's episode of TVN. I'm Lauren.
And I'm Audrey. Tune in next week for more TigerVision News.